Hey everyone, Ross McCorkle here with another episode of the Depot 180. The Pittsburgh Steelers are on the road against the Detroit Lions, going to be playing in a dome on Sunday afternoon. And this game is important for both teams, probably a little more so for the Lions, given that their playoff hopes hang more in the balance than the Steelers. The Steelers can technically lose the next two and have a win and in game week 18 regardless of what happens, though the Steelers can possibly clinch next week in week 17 if they win on Sunday, so it still matters, and more so than the playoff standings. This one is a prove-it game for the Steelers. They are a team that's been up and down on the roller coaster all season long, and this game against a pretty good and aggressive Detroit opponent, certainly in their own home stadium, would be another big win, a big feather in the Steelers' cap. In particular, the Lions' number one scoring offense matches up against the Steelers' defense, which has mostly been awful this season, but recently showing some signs of a turnaround. They certainly have the talent to be good, and maybe they've finally turned the corner at the most important part of the year. The Lions will provide the perfect test for that hypothesis. The Steelers will have to do so without star pass rusher TJ Watt for the second week in a row because of that lung injury that he suffered. Isaac Seumalo as well suffered a triceps injury last game and is ruled out. And James Pierre with his calf also ruled out, though the Steelers have Asante Samuel Jr. to fill in for him, which worked quite well last week. Nick Herbig is doubtful for the game, which is another big blow to the outside linebacker group. Most likely Jack Sawyer will be playing a ton opposite Alex Highsmith, and the Steelers re-signed Jeremiah Moon, and of course have DeMarvin Leal, who they can elevate from the practice squad to fill in that outside linebacker rotation. Christian Kuntz is also questionable for the game, and the Steelers added Cal Adamitis to their practice squad, possibly an elevation if they need an alternate long snapper against the Lions. As for the Lions, Kirby Joseph, one of their starting safeties, was ruled out. That's a big blow given Terrion Arnold and Brian Branch are already on IR from earlier in the season. That secondary is at risk of being quite patchwork against the Steelers, especially if Amik Robertson, who is limited all week and questionable for the game with a hand injury, is unable to play. They're going to have backups like DeMonte KZ and Arthur Millette playing significant time if enough things go against them here with the injury report over the next couple of days. They also have some issues along the offensive line with a few possible starters questionable, some guys returning from IR potentially, though it looks like probably most of them will play. We will just have to wait and see. Let me know how you enjoyed the video on Twitter at Ross_McCorkle, and as always, visit SteelersDepot.com for your latest and greatest Steelers breaking news and analysis.